HubSpot with it, coming in. RevOps with it, coming in hot. Coming in. Coming in. HubSpot with it, coming in. RevOps with it, coming in hot. Coming in. Coming in hot.
Super Squad. I was reading something about Dharmesh and Brian Halligan, and I think this is really cool. They have this idea, and he brought this from, I think it was actually Peter Thiel. It's you need to be right about something when everyone else is wrong. That's how you scale it. That's how you do it. It's your secret. It becomes a competitive moat. And he says that HubSpot, that's how HubSpot has won and continues to win. There are 4 times in HubSpot's history where they broke with conventional wisdom and logic to build something special. They would say when everybody else was zagged. Here's an example. Number 1, they focused on SMB. Everyone, investor, friends, family told them not to do it. And even when they got investment, they were even eventually told, hey, you're going enterprise, right? You'll eventually make it your focus. But they never stopped. Even now, HubSpot, while they are building mid-market enterprise, and it is a enterprise suite CRM, it has never stopped the bimodal approach. And we'll talk a bit more about that in a second. Number 2, they moved from marketing to a CRM suite. They were told there's no way you can win. The big blue Salesforce is in the way. Instead, build a better marketing automation platform. Do not go too wide. Do not do all in one. HubSpot said, we are going to do all in one. We think that better serves SMB. And HubSpot did it. They did the opposite. They went wide instead of deep. And now, and you can see, if you look at G2 rankings, they're number 1 marketing automation platform service, SMS, and number 2 CRM on G2. They became generalists when everybody else said become specialist. They zagged, everybody else zigged, and now they're winning. Number 3, craft in-house versus acquiring. I mean, you've heard us say this. This is the not cobble, they craft. In the traditional playbook, especially as you get investment and you're building software in a CRM space, and it's not that they never do acquisitions, but their primary mode of building a company is to craft software that serves both enterprise and SMB. Because they have a specific go-to-market, they needed a specific way to build, and they went against conventional wisdom of building a CRM platform. They, rather than acquire missing components, they built it, and they decided to craft. And yes, you have the PySyncs and the Clarabets, but nowhere to the degree or quantity others recommend. Number 4 is bimodal Go To Markets. Just think about it for a second. It is wild to think that a suite or a product can serve both SMB and enterprise. It's wild. It goes against all conventional wisdom. Like it's hard to even think about. How do I build a product that's so easy to use, but also configurable that it can serve both enterprise needs and an SMB need and have price points that match? And that's what's done it. Everyone said you need to go one or the other. Peter Thiel that I mentioned before, it calls it the power of the contrarian. And his question is, anytime you ask a founder, what is that secret? What's the thing you know that others don't? And what's the thing everyone says, you are crazy? I'll give you a few of mine. When I did a HubSpot-centric app and we started building Super, this number 1 is we built in HubSpot. Everybody, why are you building a HubSpot-centric app in the ecosystem? The TAM is too darn small, not big enough. And always asking questions. We're talking about, are you sure that's what you want to do? Yes, I'm very sure. Number 2, on platform. We've decided very early on that we care very little about people coming onto our platform itself, super.io. What we care about is people are able to use a tool better. And we call that actually the thing we're doing. Is like we're not worried about getting people on our platform. We're worried about helping people use other people's platform. And we want to make other apps feel native and connect across them. Because in many ways, so that's not everybody agrees with. Some people call us crazy. Number 3, LMSs. I think LMSs as a category of things are just not useful. I don't think they're effective. Like I hate watching any video telling me what to do, submitting something, doing a knowledge check. I don't think it's the best way of learning. I think it's broken. I don't think it reflects remote work. A lot of people don't agree with that. Number 4, I don't believe in cold calling. I don't think it's dead. I just hate getting a phone call myself. So as of today, may change, is we don't do cold calls. I don't do that. We built an entire new philosophy called Surround Bound. Again, people say you're crazy. It can't scale, but it's allowed us to scale where we are today. Just remember, I even remember one from way back when, 2020. I said HubSpot's an enterprise CRM and competes with Salesforce. I was literally laughed out of the room. Coming from Dynamics and Salesforce background, I'd go into communities and people would say they would make fun of me. They would say, why buy a Toyota when I can get a Lexus? Why would you go for your product? Who's laughing now? It's like, HubSpot, baby. Okay, I hope this is helpful as you're thinking about what is your contrarian point. What is the thing the secret that you have that others disagree with you, and how are you using that as a competitive advantage in your go-to-market plans? Stay awesome, keep doing it big, and stay super. Adios, everybody.
Teach me how to hubby. Teach me how to HubSpot. Teach me how to hubby. Teach me how to HubSpot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot.